Hello, a very good evening to all of you. Am I audible?
Yeah, good evening. Yes, audible.
Thank you so much.
Adiba, you can start the introduction.
Sure, sir, in a moment.
उसको खुशबू को संदेश ही खाना था ना। वैसे चलता है उनके घर में।
उस दिन बुलाने वाले थे सतीश के यहाँ, फिर वो उस दिन भी हो ही जाता था उनका भी। हम
I would request you all to please mute yourself.
कुछ चीज कम पड़े अपने को।
हाँ,
तो
नहीं आपके कहाँ ही कम पड़ता है, इतना भरपूर रहता है। और वो
All right, so I'll just start. I hope my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, it is visible.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much. So my name is Adiba Master and I'm a counseling psychologist. I've been here with ICS from past couple of months. So let me quickly introduce you about ICS. Indian Counseling Service is a globally accredited organization with a very prestigious award in the field of psychology. We work in two departments, that is one-to-one counseling department and the other is training department. In one-to-one counseling department, we have different counselors who provide one-to-one counseling for various psychological disorders. In the second department, we provide training where we have practical psychological courses for psychology and non-psychology background people. All the trainers are RCI approved with 15 plus years of experience. We are certified by WHO, that is World Health Organization, UNICEF, and Career Development College of London. And we are also verified and approved by APA, that is American Psychological Association, IAAP, that is International Association of Applied Psychology, and our certifications are internationally valid as we are ISO certified. I would also like to inform you all that ICS has also received an award as Best Psychology EdTech Organization for the year 2021 and 22. Now let me take you all through this presentation. All right, so before starting the workshop, your Zoom link will be provided in the chat box of the application. I hope you all must have downloaded our application. It is available for the iOS and for the Android as well. There is a folder related to study material in the application itself. You can find the study material over there, and there is no assignment for this workshop. Also, let me inform you all that nothing can be downloaded or screenshots can't be taken from the application. So I would request you all to please take the running notes down. So can we please mute everybody out there because I can see some disturbance. Okay, great. Thank you. For the recordings, we are not going to provide the recordings for this workshop. So I request you all to please take your running notes down because you won't be able to get it. You have to attend the workshop and you need to put your cameras on for the workshop is because we are not going to be attended. You are not going to be marked attended if you won't switch on your cameras. So I request you all to please switch on your cameras, and if you have any issues, then I would request you to please provide us with the information and with the reason why you can't switch on your cameras. Please do not share your personal numbers in the chat box for the privacy reason, and do not use this chat box for any unnecessary issues you might have. or for any unnecessary chat. If you have any kind of issues, any concerns, if you want to know anything about the workshop or how it's done and what is the procedure and stuff like that, you can always reach out to your education counselor. You can always reach out to our company WhatsApp number, and you can also mail us.
Ma'am, I have a request if you don't mind.
Yes, please tell me.
Ma'am, can you slow your pace? Like you are speaking very fast. Okay. When you have to take down the notes, so your pace should be like that. And
I am not going to take the workshop. The workshop is going to be taken by somebody else. I'm just going to do the introduction. But I'll
sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Thank you so much for informing me. Thank you. For certificate, we will show you the procedure via chat box, email, or WhatsApp. So please follow all the instructions via chat box. I hope you get the most out of this training. I would also request you all to please follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram as well, because we keep sharing all the workshop details. We keep sharing about the offers we have. So it'll be easy for you if you'll keep you'll follow us and have a reach out to us. There's also an official email ID. I would request you all to please note it down. That is info@indiancounselingservices.com, which is also there in the chat box. Now, I would request to introduce our mentor for today. That is Ms. Fani Kumari. She is a mental health professional, a psychologist, NLP practitioner, hypnotherapist, international trainer, and wellness coach. Having worked with various multinational companies, NGO as a psychologist and a trainer and wellness coach, being a wellness coach, realized that a lot of individuals need support with regards to wellness, knowing self better, and finding their purpose in life. I warmly welcome you, ma'am. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much for your warm welcome. I'm glad to be here in this platform, and very good evening to one and all over here. And very happy to see you all here for this webinar. So I'm pretty much happy here to be in this NLP webinar. So quickly, to quick start with this webinar, I would like to know why you are here today.
Ma'am, before we start, I would request you all the participants, please switch on your cameras because that is a mandate. Because if you won't switch on your cameras, you won't be marked present. And if you won't be present, you won't get your certificate. So please, thank you so much. Ma'am, you can continue.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So please tell me why you are here today. What's your expectations from this webinar?
Hi, Fani.
Hi.
I'm Sana.
Hi, Sana.
Unfortunately, I am at the place where I cannot switch on my camera. I'm outside, and I've been following ICS for a long time, and I really like the content which you guys always producing. And my reason for being here with the NLP has recently been introduced to me by many channels. I am basically from Australia, but recently moved to Dubai, and here there are a lot of people talking about NLP. I'm a counselor myself, doing my MSc in counseling psychology from America. I have done a lot of BPS certifications, different project management. I have 15 years of experience. But right now, this NLP is everybody's talking about, especially here in Dubai. And they are like, and I have seen a few of the techniques which are being followed here. And I personally believe if I'll get something about NLP, this is exactly my motive was to attend this. I was in discussion with one of your officials, Rahul, and he said they'll actually go for the full time, hardcore NLP stuff. It's better that you attend this workshop for a day and see whether it's the right platform for you or not, because a lot of people are giving NLP trainings and they claim that they are this, they are that. And I have got into many companies which what they say, what they deliver is totally different. So I said, I need to see the trainer first. I need to see who she is. And that's how I'm going to enroll. That's my purpose of being here.
Absolutely, Sana. Thank you so much for attending this webinar as well. So welcome to this webinar.
Pleasure is mine.
So anybody else?
Yeah.
Yes,
Hello.
Andy. Hello.
Actually, I have watched some videos related to NLP on YouTube and read a book, like some chapters. So I was interested in this applications as it is written as a workshop. So I thought I would learn something. I'm doing MA psychology.
Okay, great. All right. So before we start this webinar, let me ask you the one very simple question, very humbly. So how are you doing right now?
In terms of, sorry, I do not get the whole gist of it.
So I'm just asking you, how are you doing right now?
Oh, in general, we are doing wonderful. We have extreme weather here in Dubai. So yeah, 37, 40. So we are very hot here, but doing great and very excited to be in this workshop.
Great. I'm glad to hear that. And I would like to hear from everybody. So how are you doing right now?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Okay.
Doing
Come
good.
on.
Doing great.
Doing good. Doing great. Yes. So I could hear only from few of you, right? I could hear only few responses. Come on. Speak up. Okay. So I wish most of the people, when somebody asks you, how are you doing right now? So everybody would say, I'm doing great, wonderful, good, right? But if you really go back and ask yourself that nobody is asking in different areas of your life, how exactly are you doing right now? Right? Either you're on a financial or in your career or in a social living or in your personal area, always there is a gap, right? But when somebody is asking you, how are you doing right now? We say, it's wonderful. We are great. We are doing good. Right?
Though actually we are not in a good condition, not in a great condition, but superficially we all have this generalized answer that we are good, great, and wonderful. otherwise,
Absolutely.
otherwise there wouldn't be need of this NLP or any of the psychological goals in this world.
True. So that's the thing is where I am. So as a human being, everybody has that goal, that intention, right? As a human being, everybody feels that we need a constant evaluation, right? We want to evolve every time. So we always feel like where I am, where do I want to go, where I want to reach. So what I am feeling, always there, we want to make some difference. If you want to be really, if you are really one in that person, if you really want to be in that, you are at a right place here. If you want to bring that change in your life as well as in somebody else's life, then you are at a right place in this webinar to learn about NLP. As the first question,
देश की सबसे बड़ी खूबसूरत अगर कोई कही जा सकती है तो ये है विभिन्न प्रकार की आस्थाएं, विभिन्न प्रकार की पूजा पद्धति इस मुल्क में पाई जाती है और जाहिर सी बात है जैसे मुल्क को हम कृषि प्रधान देश कह सकते हैं वैसे प्रधान देश भी कह सकते हैं।
ऋषिकेश, आप हमसे बात कर रहे हैं?
Ma'am, is it possible for you to mute everyone? That would be much better.
Yeah, he muted, right. All right. So that is why I asked you in the beginning itself, why you are here today. What is your intention to be here in this webinar, right? Being as a human being, we want to evolve in our life and we want to have growth in each area of our life. And if we really want to bring a change in you and as well as to bring a change in others, NLP is the right place to learn to bring a change in yourself, right? How we can bring a change through NLP? Because we have a superpower. Do we have a superpower? No. Don't you think we have a superpower?
We have, but we don't have the realization.
Yes, we have a superpower, that is our mind. Our mind is a superpower, and that's NLP is the science of subconscious mind. So we are studying about the mind. So that is NLP. We always study about the science of subconscious mind. And that's how this NLP will help you to bring a change in your life. So let's see what exactly the NLP is. So in today's webinar, in today's class, we will see what is NLP and how does it works, and how does it works in your works on your subconscious mind in today's class. Right? Are you ready? So how far you are ready?
Right.
Let me share my PPT. Just give me a second. Okay, is it visible? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
neuro-linguistic. So it's like neuro-linguistic programming. The word is like neuro-linguistic programming. So what exactly is neuro-linguistic?
The
Neuro
language
is
is neuro,
brain.
you must have.
So programming a brain, it's all about.
Right, programming the brain itself, exactly. So the word itself, little bit very typical, neuro, neurons, linguistic, programming, three different kind of words, all combining together. And we are saying the science of subconscious mind, right? Exactly. These are the combination of three sectors. We are compiling together to bring a change, to master our mind with three alignments. We are making the three things compiling together to master our mind, right? That's how it will help us to bring a change or to master your subconscious mind. So NLP itself is all about transformation. It's a rapid transformation. We can bring a change immediately in your life. How does it help us? Because NLP studies about how we think, how we feel, and how we behave, and how it is helpful to program your mind. The way we see the world itself will help you to change the transformation, to bring a change in your life. Without changing your perception, will it helpful to bring a change? Can you change the world? No. Can you change the people around you? No. Can you change your situation? Or can you change your trouble? Or can you remove your pain? No. Then what can you change? Come on, tell me, what can you change?
Not thinking process perspective.
Right. Let me tell you very simple examples. Everybody feels like I want to get up early in the morning. So you will start putting alarm early in the morning at 6 o'clock. It starts, alarms get started. You will snooze, snooze, snooze. But you are the one who set the alarm that I want to get up early in the morning. You are the one who has taken the decision. But we are not doing it. Right? And we are the one who decides from today, I don't want to get angry. From today, I don't want to fight in any situation. I want to be balanced. Once the situation we enters, we start fighting and we forget our decisions. And we say, Ari, why did I have done in this way? I should have not done. I should have been balanced, right? We would have thought so many times. How many of you have done this way, by the way?
I tried a lot. This is Gloria. I do it every day. I have two kids. So when they're sleeping, I tell myself, from today, I'll not shout at them. They're very lovely kids. But the moment they
Okay,
get up, after 1 hour's time, it's all gone.
right. Every day we do it n number of times we take the decisions, but we never do that because already there is a program in your mind. Why this is happening? Because there's already a program loops in your mind and it will not allow you to take the decision. Can you go against to your programs? Just like your computer, right? Can you go against to your programs? No, right? And this NLP will help you. Yes, Ritikesh. It's not audible like ऋषिकेश, मुझे सुनाई नहीं दे रहे आप क्या बोल रहे हैं. आप मैसेज डालिए चैट में. ठीक, right. So this NLP will teach us how to reprogram our mind. This NLP will teach us how to reprogram your subconscious mind, breaking your old patterns and by modeling from others. Right? My voice is not clear. Is it clear or is it not clear? I'm not able to understand.
Clearly audible, ma'am. Please continue.
Clearly. Okay, all right. So this NLP will help you to reprogram your mind, right? To break your old patterns and through modeling and through excellency and through adding other resources, it will help you to reprogram your mind and evolve it very quickly. So that with all these things, we can transform our life very quickly. And that's the reason this NLP is very useful in any areas of life. And few therapies will helpful in only in few areas of life, but NLP can be used in different areas of life, either your business, either you're in career, or your social life, or your personal life, or your habit formation, or anything. So in that way, this NLP is helpful, right? So what exactly this NLP is? So this NLP is called as consists of 3 segments. Those are 3 are neuro-linguistic and programming. This neuro stands for neuro, right? Neuro is nothing but the neurons, the nervous system, which carries the information from your 5 senses. This will help you, the what you feel, the way you see, the way you take the information, and the way you feel. That is neuro, right? This will help you to take the information. And the linguistic is nothing but the communication. The way you communicate with the information, whatever you have received. For example, you believe that I'm an introvert person. So you have communicated to yourself that you are an introvert. So what kind of communication you have given to yourself? That is the language you have used to yourself. So this communication will help you to understand how you feel or how you feel about the other things. So the language you use is about the linguistic. Right? If I am an introvert, that means the communication you are using to yourself, right? That is linguistic. And the programming. Programming is nothing but the programs we design to ourselves. Whatever the information we have taken up, right? We have received from that information, what kind of language we have used. From that language, what kind of program we have, the internal maps, what is the behavior, what are the belief system, the values, what are the values we have already, and what kind of behavior we have developed all your programs, right? So is neuron, linguistic और programming are the 3 elements. इस 3 elements की वजह से हम लोग अपना कम्युनिकेशन रिसीव करेंगे और उसी इंफॉर्मेशन के साथ हम लोग खुद के साथ कैसे कम्युनिकेट करेंगे, कैसे फील करेंगे और उस फील के साथ हम लोग कैसे बिहेवियर प्रोग्रामिंग करेंगे. वो प्रोग्राम कैसे होगा? अपना बिहेवियर और अपना मैपिंग कैसे करेंगे और अपना वैल्यूज और अपना बिलीव्स कैसे डेवलप करते हैं, वो प्रोग्रामिंग है। अपना आइडियाज, अपना एटीट्यूड्स, वो सब प्रोग्राम के अंदर आ जाए, राइट? This is what NLP is. Then who developed this NLP? Very long back, very long back, from 40 years ago, two gentlemen, this Richard Bandler and John Grindler, has developed this NLP, and they have modeled Rich Pearl and Virginia Satir and Milton Erickson, who is an psychotherapist, and one is psychologist, and one hypnotherapist. Virginia Satir is an family therapist, and Milton Erickson is an hypnotherapist, and Fritz Perls is an psychotherapist. So they have modeled these three people, and they have analyzed that most of the therapies with a lot of questions, the way they question them, the way they communicate with the people, the way they model the other people will help the people to bring a transformation in their life. So they have modeled those three people, and not only those three people, they have modeled so many psychologists, so many hypnotherapists, so many psychiatrists and life coaches, the trainers, and they have compiled all the techniques. And they brought a new therapy called, a new age therapy called neuro-linguistic program. So this is what they designed. So they found that through NLP, the way we question to ourselves, the way we communicate to ourselves, the way we change to see the world will help you to bring a transformation in your life. So that's how they have designed this NLP. Any questions until now? No? I am not able to see the chat. 1 second. No. Okay. All right. Okay. So if we go to the next slide, tell me before one question, very funny question. Tell me whether computer has evolved first or human brain first. Which one evolved first? Is it a human brain or is it a computer?
Human brain.
Human brain, right? Exactly. Our human brain was evolved first, then computers, right? So when it is coming to the computers, right, we know computers works with the hardware. What is the hardware of the computer? Can anyone tell me what is the hardware of the computer? Pardon? The brain of the computer? CPU?
Yeah,
Nobody knows the question.
CPU,
Yeah.
disk, all these are the hardwares of the computer. All the mouse
Right.
is
I'm not a software engineer here to know exactly what the computer hardware, software, and language.
Anything that is outside the computer is we can see the computer from outside, like that is the hardware.
Exactly. We can see, we can touch, we can feel it, right? That is the hardware. So the computer hardware can be CPU, hard disk, or keyboard. All these are the hardware of the computer. Now tell me, what is the hardware of you?
Our hardware, like hair, hands, all the fleshy things that we can touch.
Okay.
The head, the brain that we talk.
Okay. Sensors, right? Okay. What else?
Eyes that we see through.
Sense organs.
Right. So whatever we can see, right? Our body, brain, Exactly. Our body, brain, nervous system, which we can see and touch, right? All these are your hardware. And how this hardware will be helpful? It will helpful for the functioning of your nervous system, right? And if you go to the software, what is the software of the computer?
Software of the computer, all the programs that is
Windows.
created in the computer, that is the software of the computer.
What is it?
Window applications.
Yeah.
Our brain, which we, we cannot see, but we feel that it's there.
Right. So the software of the computer could be Windows, right? Which can be operate the computer. And for us, what is the software of our body?
Belief systems, attitude.
Exactly. Our attitude, our ideas, our beliefs, our values, all these are our thoughts. Exactly. All those are your software. And programming. So what is the computer's programming? Or what is the language?
Java, C++.
Particular way of doing, that particular activity or that particular, process when we do, that's the programming through different languages that we give or through different software language that is being created.
Right. So now what is the language of ours? How do we communicate?
We communicate through emotions.
Through behavior patterns, beats.
Right. So we communicate through our reactions, through our responses, through our self-talk, right? If we compare with the computer and the human body, right? And if we compare with the NLP with computers, so through NLP, neurons are nothing but your hardware, your body, your nervous system, right? Your brain. And the software is nothing but your values and your beliefs. And your programming is nothing but how do you communicate? How can you utilize those software to program your mind, right? So that's how this will helpful. According to Tony Robbins, he says human beings are meaning-making machines. Do you agree? So we are the one, we create a meaning-making machines. So NLP will help us to understand how we take this information and understand our own language and how we develop our self-talk. Right? It will help us to change this programming level. Because we are the meaning-making machines. We are creating this meaning. And how we can change this meaning? Because we are entering into the situation. Now we have a challenge in our life. And now we are thinking like, no, why I'm suffering? Why I'm in this situation? Why only me in this situation? Because this is the one I have created. I am only thinking that I'm only the one who is suffering. Nobody in this world is suffering. I'm the only one suffering with this pain. And who created this meaning? I am the only one created this meaning. To change this meaning, I have to change my program. I have to change the communication to myself, because whenever we create, when we have some challenge, we always see some images, some sort of sounds or talk from our past. We can, in the practical sessions, we can see that, right? But we will relate all those things from the past. And that's how we will have that pain. And this NLP will help you to understand all those things, what is there in your subconscious mind. Right? So that's how it will help you to change your program. Got it? So any questions? Now tell me, can a computer can work against the programming? Or as a human being, can you work against the program? No. Right. I'm not sure somebody is not able to hear the audio, right? Okay. Now, reprogramming your mind. So to reprogram your mind, especially, there are two levels. So we focus on two levels. So the techniques will be the tomorrow, and today we will learn what is NLP and how does it work, right? So how does we reprogram our mind? So there are two levels. That is the state level, and the other one is the filter level. So whatever the information we take in, right? So whatever the information we take in, it is filtered through our five senses. Whatever the five senses the information is taking in, it has been filtered. For example, in any situation, you don't want to, for sometimes we forget some information, right? For a few things, we remember all those things. Then how does it happen? Or whenever we meet a person.
Can you repeat it again, please? Couldn't get
right.
you.
For example, for the first time we met a person, right? Immediately our first impression was, we like that person. How does it happen? You never met him, but immediately after meeting him for the first time, we like them.
Probably there is a similarity in the some of the pleasant characteristics we may find in that person. Something pleasant about, from the past experience, we may see a match in that person.
Exactly. But when we don't like them, right? Vice versa, right? If we don't like them, then we don't like it. Then how do you know that there are some similarities? We like them. There's some qualities we like them. It's all because the filters we have in our mind. It happens without your intentions. Those filters are there because of your values and because of your belief system. So you have a belief that every person has to be in such a way. This person has to be very talkative. This person has to be dressed up in this way. Then only I like. How this image, how this filter has entered into your mind? Because of your culture or because of your belief that has developed in your childhood. And these values and beliefs will be developed at the age of 7 years. So from then this program will be started. So your development phase will be started and your programming of your mind will be started at the age of 7 years. So because of this beliefs and values, you will take the information, whatever you require, and you will delete the information, whichever it is not required, without your conscious level. That is the first state. And the second level is your state. Nothing but it is the emotion. The state is nothing but is an emotion. For example, early in the morning, you are so irritated. While you don't want to get up from the bed and you are not feeling good and don't want to get up from the bed. And suddenly somebody else came to you and irritating you so much. So will you shout or will you don't shout? How do you react?
We'll
shout. And in the same way, if you are so excited, so happy when you get up early in the morning, and if the same person comes and will irritate you again, then how do you react?
Probably take it in a very lighter mode.
Right. Then how does it happen? So here, this says that your emotion plays a very important role. It is related with your behavior. So the filters and the state of mind, I mean your emotions, it will help you to understand, to bring a change in your behavior. And through NLP, you will learn how to change your filters. I mean to change your values, change your belief system, and change your through changing your values and belief systems, changing your submodalities, you will change your behavior. You will bring a change or transformation. As well as if you bring a change in your emotions, if you if you know how to train your emotions or bring a balance in your emotions, it will help you to bring a transformation very immediately. That's how NLP will help you. Got it? So through NLP, you will learn in these 3 ways to bring a change in your values, your belief system, and through your emotions, how to balance your emotions. That's how this NLP works. Got it? And now, what is NLP? So we have learned so many definitions. What is NLP, NLP? Talking so much like NLP, 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 NLP. NLP is a big toolkit. We have so many techniques. So from each trainer, we learn different techniques. Because if we know exactly, the NLP has 365 techniques. So everybody teaches a different techniques. No unique, every trainer has some kind of specialization. So every trainer has their uniqueness to teach the NLP, right? So why this NLP has so many 365 techniques? Does any therapy has so many techniques? No, right? NLP only has so many techniques. Why? Because NLP is a toolkit. So you know why do we use toolkit? To make it so easy and make it fast, right? Come on, tell me. Are you here, guys? You are so silent.
Yeah. 365 techniques, probably because every individual is different, and every trainer has its own way of taking things and then sharing, probably.
Nothing like that, because as I said, NLP is useful in every area of life. The business area, we can work in the marketing area, we can work in the career, we can work in the social living, we can work in education sector, we can work in the behavior, we can work in the mindfulness, we can work in the mental health. So in different areas we can work. So that's the reason NLP has 365 techniques. Every area has few techniques. The major NLP will have a few techniques where you have to learn how to master your subconscious mind, how to try to communicate yourself. I mean, to change your language. Those are the main techniques. But the other kind of techniques are how do you train yourself as well as others, right? I mean, in which area do you want to get specialized? Or do you want to get expertise? It depends on that.
Ma'am, can you repeat that? The major techniques that you said?
See, there are few techniques in NLP, like how do you communicate to yourself? I mean, changing your submodalities, perpetual ways. That is, how do you change your way of looking the world, changing your communications and metacognitions. There are a lot of techniques. There are NLP format. Those are mandatory, which will be included in the NLP course. And the other techniques will be divided into the areas which you want to specialize. But for NLP, the main 1 month course or 2 months course with any trainer will be the same. Right?
Okay.
And why this NLP is called as a toolkit? As I said, we have a lot of tools in this NLP, and that's the reason this is called as a toolkit. And now, these are the 5 ways we work on this NLP. These are 5 ways that works NLP on your subconscious mind. The first thing it works on your subconscious mind, it helps us to understand or to be aware where you save the data or the information in the mind. So don't you think it is very silly? How do you know that what are the information you receive, where it is stored, and how does it is stored? Why do we need that? Do we really need? Come on, tell me. Do we really need that? Whatever the information we receive, should we aware that where it is stored?
Probably yes. Probably yes, we should know.
Probably we should know, right? Okay. Sometimes we remember. Pardon, sir?
Understanding part is more active. Like we have different parts of brain.
Right. Probably. Let me give you one example. For example, when we are in tough situation, so what kind of memories do you remember? So do you go into the past or do you go into the future?
Past.
Past. So from where does the information is coming from?
From our subconscious mind.
Negative memories
From
are stored in the subconscious mind.
Right. There are a lot of negative memories that we store in our mind, right? And we are going into the past, and we are becoming so aware that once there is a trigger in our life, we just go back and see all those images. It is coming out, and so that we are able to know at what situation, at what time this incident has been happened, and we are recollecting all the information. So we are aware of that information, right? For example, now somebody wants to leave sweets. Let's take somebody wants to leave sweets. They love sweets a lot, and it become a very difficult challenge for them to leave the sweets, because whenever they want to whenever they try to leave the sweets, they see the images, they have that cravings, they want to have those sweets again and again and again. So how does these memories are stored? And some people, they don't even like sweets. It's very easy for them to leave, right?
Yeah.
Right. So through NLP, it will help you through NLP, through submodalities. It will help you to change these memories and through in your mind, and change your perspective. So submodalities is one of the technique that will help you to change the way you look at the situation, the way you look at the images. You will replace the images. Whatever the images stored in your memory, you will be replaced. That is the technique called submodalities. So through NLP, you will master it to change that view. So now you are aware, right? You are aware that information is being stored in your mind in the past, that you love the sweets. So you will change that image through submodalities. So NLP will help you to change those images. So that is the one of the technique that works with NLP. Right? Is it clear? And when we have those images, right? When we have those images, we always make an associations. It helps you to change the neuro associations. What is neuro associations? We always make connections between each situations. If something happens in your life twice or thrice, we just make a connection. This happened because of that, and that happened because of this. We just make a connection, right? It is quite common for everybody. It's for you and it's for me. Everybody, we do that, right? We always connect, and we always see that, yes, because of this situation, it happened. And that is called as neuro associations. So whenever there is a trigger in our life, we just go back and see all those images, and we just make a connection, and we always to be in those images. We be in the past, thinking again and again and again. We never go and search for the solution. We will be thinking again and again and again. Why is this happening? Why? Lot of association. What?
There is saying that neurons which are wired together fire together.
Right. So that's the reason we make the connections. We make all these connections with each other and we create a meaning. We create an associations with these images. So through NLP, we constantly, when we are into these images, we will break these connections. So we will break these neuro connections with association and disassociation techniques. So this NLP will, this all works, these techniques works on subconscious mind. So this through association, disassociation technique, we will break these connections. Right? This is one of the way this NLP works. And the third is, it will help you to remove the lenses and will help you to put your right lenses. So after putting them, after creating a meaning, after we create a lot of meaning, right? We create connections, we have created images, we have created the connections, and we start seeing in different lenses, right? We put some glasses and we see, no, this is red color. Even though it is not red, we see it in a red color. We believe it is red, right? And we start seeing in those lenses. We believe that all this because of this red color only. And we start seeing it with those lenses. And it will help us, so this NLP will help us to change those lenses by changing your perpetual position. That means it will help you to change your feel. So when there is a pain, you feel that this is red color. So through NLP, you will change those color, you will change those lenses, and you will when you change those feel, definitely your pain will reduce. So NLP will help you to remove those lenses and put a new lenses to see the world in a different perspective. Right? So NLP, why NLP is very useful, why NLP became very popular.
Is it like changing the belief system?
Yes. It is changing the belief system. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
And now, it has tools and strategies to add new resources. So NLP, always we have, yes, Devanshi.
Yes, ma'am. Is it associated with changing our emotions also?
See, any situation is associated with your thoughts and with your emotions, right? If you want to bring a change, definitely your thoughts and emotions are being included. It will be changed. It will to change. Definitely, we have to bring a change in your emotions and thoughts as well.
Okay.
Right? And the fourth technique is like how it works on your subconscious mind. It has lot of tools and strategies to add a new resources. Let's think everybody has lot of resources. We know that we have so many resources. We have good enough of knowledge and capability in everybody. But sometimes we believe we don't have capabilities. I'm an introvert person. We don't, I get so much of angry. I don't like this. I can't do that. Do you think that we don't have enough capabilities?
We have, but many times we limit ourselves.
Right.
We know that we have those capabilities, but we don't want to show them to others that, yeah, we can also do or something. We don't express ourselves.
Absolutely. So this NLP believes that a concept that everybody has capabilities and not having the capabilities is absolutely wrong. Everybody has that capabilities. It is the simple thing that capabilities has to be upgraded. Instead of letting it go, it has to be upgraded. they have that capabilities, they don't identify it. So NLP will help them to identify it, upgrade it instead of letting them go. So most of the people have stage fear. They once they see the audience, they start they get shivering. They start they stop talking in front of the audience, right? They have that capabilities, but they believe that they don't have that capabilities, right? Then that's the reason this NLP will help you to add resources like building confidence, assertiveness, the abilities. What are the abilities we require to add? All these resources can be upgraded through NLP, right? And the last one to master yourself through NLP is modeling excellence. Yes, overcome phobias. Absolutely. So modeling. So we know, right? Most of us people, we always model people. We have everybody has a role model. So how many of your role models? Nobody?
I have, ma'am.
Everybody has role models. Yes.
My role
Everybody
model
has
is
role
my
models.
father. Yeah, everybody has.
Yes. Okay. So what is the concept of having a role model?
To take the good ones from.
Pardon?
To imbibe the good qualities present in the person.
Right. To imbibe the good qualities. Right. Only just imbibe, or is it anything?
Many times copying the person in the same way or behaving
Right.
like the person.
We can learn their process of solving problems or dealing with present time.
Absolutely true. So this NLP is the one of the concept of modeling. Modeling is one of the concept of the NLP, because if you go back, Richard Bandler and John Grindler did the same thing. They have modeled many of the psychologists, many of the counselors and psychotherapists and hypnotherapists, and they have compiled a lot of models, and they have made this NLP. They have brought together, right? So they have decided that this modeling is also helpful for everybody, that by modeling, if we can learn, if somebody is doing, why can't we do that? If somebody has that capability to do, why can't we do? Because NLP believes that everybody has capabilities. We need to upgrade. It is not just letting go, right? So when we have capabilities, when we can upgrade, why can't we do that? When somebody can do, why can't we do that? That is modeling. So they gave a definition. The main concept is, if anybody can do it, I can do it. That is the concept of modeling in NLP. So they observe the patterns, they observe the behavior patterns, they observe the structures of the other people, how they are getting the excellence, and through modeling, we excel ourselves in NLP. Right? And these are the 5 ways, these are the most important 5 ways that is NLP works on your subconscious mind. So as I said, NLP is a science of subconscious mind. So these are the 5 ways that how this NLP works to bring a rapid transformation immediately on your subconscious mind. So any questions for today's class?
Ma'am, this is Gloria. I want
Yes,
to
Gloria.
understand that for us, I mean, I'm a trainer. So for me, taking these things is okay. I am understanding, I am taking it. But when we have to explain it, or when we have to tell it to somebody else, or make them practice this, how we can go about that?
See, this is initially we need to understand why we are learning NLP, right? If we don't have the clear understanding why we are learning NLP, it is very difficult to understand, to explain other people how exactly NLP works on us, because we know neuro-linguistic program, right? We know the terms, we know how it works, we know what exactly NLP is, but we don't know how it works, how it can be useful in our life, right? As I said, we get angry. We know we are getting angry. We want to control it, but how we can control it? And how does this NLP will help you to control that anger? And that's the reason I have given you this NLP a brief introduction, right? And there are few techniques that will help. I am focusing on your totally and subconscious mind, because NLP is not just 1 day, 2 day workshop that will help you to master yourself, right? It is almost a 2 months or 1 month course. We have to train, right? And we are training here to make you understand about NLP and few techniques that you can include in your life that will help you to bring a transformation, right? And those techniques will be included in tomorrow's class.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Indra.
Ma'am, as you said, there are 365 techniques in NLP. So, so the 1 month or 2 months course, will it be taught like 365 techniques or no? Only few techniques.
No. Yes. So exactly the NLP course structure, whatever it is prescribed through the Neuro-Linguistic Program Institute, that will be taught by any of the organizations. That is the structure format. But if you choose any of the particular specialization, I mean, like if you want to be a business therapist, or if you want to expertise in the other areas, then there will be other techniques. But whatever we are learning in this 1 month and 2 months, that is more than enough. All the techniques will be similar, but there will be a little bit difference. So every technique has an uniqueness, one quality, right? Why we will learn each technique, there will be one quality. So we have to choose the techniques according to the requirement.
Through NLP, we can reprogram our mind.
Pardon?
NLP, we can reprogram our mind.
Right. NLP is reprogramming your mind. Let's think. Okay. Now you have a question in your mind, right? How can I learn this NLP? That's your way of thinking right now. Now through this NLP, let's see how can you change this way of thinking. Now I want to change your way of thinking. Now I'll ask you a question. What is your expectation? Tell me, what's your expectation?
Expectation from this course?
No, learning NLP.
My expectation is to become one of the best coach. I have my own fears that I want to overcome those fears. Somehow I'm trying to overcome, but I'm not like, it's being a very challenging for me to completely eradicate that thing. That's completely secure in my subconscious mind, and I need
so
to.
Do you think can you overcome this fear?
If the technique works, definitely, why not?
So do you think this technique will be useful for you? 100%?
If I practice, if I know the reasons how it is going to help me, then definitely.
So how do you practice?
Once you teach, see, when doctor is prescribing medicine, so definitely doctors tell the patients that why he is giving that medicines, how long will it take to get cured? Which are the parts is going to affect you, or like if you consume too much, it is having a side effect. So we get a lot of information, no?
Now you got the answer, right? So now today we went to the doctor. We have explained the problem. Doctor has explained you the entire thing. And now tomorrow I'm going to give you the few medicines, and now you are going to use it. And how long will it take? It depends upon the course we have to take it up, right? And we have to learn and we have to implement it.
So this will be 3 days course.
This will be 3 days course for sure.
And then the 1 month course, that will be a regular basis or like,
so that you can talk with the academic counselor, so he will explain you very clearly. So everybody, if anybody has doubt regarding this NLP course, you can please reach out to the academic counselor. They will guide you properly, right? So I'm not sure, I don't have very clear doubts. So right, you got the answer in the chat, so you can WhatsApp to them. They will give you the clear picture about this course, right? But I can assure you that this NLP has given me a lot of transformation in my life, as well as a lot of transformation to other people. And NLP is a structure format, and nowadays it became a very good therapy. Now everybody is using this because it is used in different areas of life. It's not
Can
only
we-
about the mental health.
can we increase our like retaining power, memory power?
Yes.
Yeah, that is true. The concentration, memory, we can all increase this to NLP.
Yes, we can increase. Yes. We can increase.
Thank you.
Thank you, Indu. So any other questions? So tomorrow we will learn few techniques.
Good evening, madam.
And then we will learn. Yeah, Kishore.
Yeah, this is Kishore. Your explanation about the NLP basics and definition, everything is simply superb, madam.
Thank you, Kishore.
I watched other videos, YouTube's also, but I couldn't understand exactly what NLP and definitions and everything. First of all, I'm thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, Kishore. Thank you so much.
Just could you suggest me some books or any material, something printed books or some familiar this NLP? There are so many books are available, but
that's what I'm trying to say. There are so many books for NLP. So as I said in the beginning itself, every trainer teaches NLP in different ways. Every book teaches in a different ways, right? So if you want to learn something new, we have to try different books, right? So but few books I could suggest tomorrow. I will send you tomorrow.
Level.
Pardon, Kishore?
For beginner level, madam. Beginners level.
Beginners level, I could suggest a guide for NLP.
Okay. Well, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, just to suggest few books about this, useful for me and madam.
Yeah, definitely I'll do that, Kishore.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions, please? Okay, thank you so much. Hope you guys have enjoyed and see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Good night. Take care.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you. The class was very good, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Ma'am, will we get the notes from the workshop?
Pardon?
Will we get the notes from the workshop?
No, we don't get any notes from this workshop.
Okay.
Will we get the recording, ma'am? Will we get the recording?
I guess no. It was informed in the beginning of the session, right? We don't get any recording, right?
Okay.
Gigala.